Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Sailor Today TV, your unmissable dose of vitamin C, bringing you some latest updates from the world of shipping. Our focus is on Gabon and the Middle East, where the Honorable Minister of Transport and Logistics of Gabon and the Director of Intershipping Services in UAE, Mr Hysham Shaikh, recently signed an agreement for establishment and operation of Gabonese International Register of Ships. Located on West African coast, Gabon is a stable country, fast growing to be a major player in shipping. Gabon International Ship Registry is the first step to achieve this vision. Mr Hysham Shaikh was in Mumbai recently and spoke with Sailor Today TV. He spoke about Gabon Registry and the future plans. Over to Kinry, who is in conversation with Mr. Shaikh.
I am an MBA majoring in marketing and finance, and it's a family business. So Intershipping was formulated in 1994 in Dubai, and I'm one of the directors of Intershipping Services, and the Intershipping has been involved in a lot of industries. One of them is maritime industry, where we do crew management, we do technical management, we do some consultancy for a lot of ship owners as well. And in the maritime industry, we are very well fluent with the banking and the international rules and regulations. So that was the first step what Intershipping was doing. And now we have signed a contract with the Gabonese government for the international registration of ships. So now, initially, Gabon being a virgin country, for international registration, they were just doing the national registration, and we told them that why don't we get into international registration? And the negotiation took us like 3 years, but it was worth the wait and the hard work that we put in, and finally we are just signed in Libreville. That's the capital of Gabon, and that's where we have signed the agreement with the government. Earlier we were into technical management, we were also into crewing, we were helping a lot of ship owners, we are associated with a lot of banks in Dubai and worldwide, and we are very familiar with the international rules. So these are the fine services that we were offering. So now we have an in-house thing called Gabon Registration, which we have signed a contract. So we are the exclusive company all over the world who can issue certification on behalf of the government of Gabon. So we have signed a contract with the Ministry of Transport with Mr. Justin, and we have a 50-50% profit sharing ratio with them. So we do the marketing for them, we do the operations for them, we control the maritime industry for them as per the international rules given by the guidelines of IMO, that's the International Maritime Organization. That's what we are heading for. So that's the vision. So I'll tell you a bit about Gabon. Gabon is based at west coast of Africa, and it's a very oil-rich country. Major exports that they have is oil. They have magnesium and they have gold as well. These are the major exports. 80% of their land is covered by humid forest. So they have a lot of natural resources. Right now their partners are mostly Japanese, Americans, and Britishers. So they are not dealing with a lot of Indian companies in the maritime industry, but the government's focus was like they want to diversify their, and increase the economy, and this is a good vision that they have. So the signing of contract is basically for the visionaries that were there, and they see that there is a big growth in this. So the whole idea is to keep Gabon in the top list, and that would help Intershipping as well as the government of Gabon. The purpose of visiting India was to meet a lot of my clients, existing clients, who needs to be informed about the signing of the contract. Of course, it's there in media, it's there in press. Apart from that, I needed to meet them and tell them a bit about Gabon. So for example, if you're a ship owner, you would ask me, okay fine, why do I go with a Gabonese flag, why not an Indian flag? So there are a lot of advantages to it. Like for a first example is that you don't need to have a company in Gabon to, if you're a ship owner and you want to register your vessel with Gabon, you don't need to have a company in Gabon. So we are pretty relaxed with that. We are pretty relaxed with the age of the the ship. Like fairly some other flags which are well established, they are very concerned about the age of the ship. Like they won't take ships which is more than 5 years or 10 years. So we are pretty flexible with that. So we are a flag of convenience. So where we take care of the owners and we are flexible with them, at the same time following the guidelines and safety standards set up by the International Maritime Organization. It turns out to be cost effective. Intershipping, works 24/7, 365 days in a year. So they get a very speedy response, and it's not like a government organization as such, no offense to any one of them. You don't need to be a Gabonese national. You don't need to have a company registered in Gabon. You can be of any nationality, and you can still, and Gabon being a virgin flag for the international market, So it's a new flag. Of course, it will be very competent enough in terms of its prices. So cost effective will play a key role in it. Now, as I told you earlier, that Gabon is politically very stable. The Gabonese government, the dignitaries are very flexible. They understand the business. They don't want to depend on what they're actually just doing. They want to diversify. And with my meeting with the minister, Mr. Justin, he's the transport minister. He said Gabon is a land of opportunities, and they welcome us with open arms, to do business. So we are very confident about it with Gabon. Like I told you, in terms of international market, they're already dealing with US, Japanese clients, and even Europeans, for that matter of fact. So they're very professional with their outlook, not like many other countries which are not politically stable or they don't have a vision. These guys, they have a vision, and that's what helps us. Growing companies like us, we like that, because we also want to grow with them. It's a very good thing that we have signed this agreement with Gabon, but we are representing a country at the end of the day. So that comes up with a lot of responsibilities. Okay, we want to make money out of it, but then it's not just money that is important. The government also wants to make money out of it to increase the economy. But at the same time, the prestige or the feeling of proudness that you get when your ship is going to some other country and your country's flag is there, you feel the sense of responsibility that comes into it with it. So of course we have set up our own goals to take Gabon to different heights, because it's a fairly a new flag. We would probably start with 1 or 2 vessels, but our target in a period of 1 year, at least 500 vessels. So that is the initial goal that we have, and maintaining the international standards and also being in the top flags in the world like US, UK, India. I think everything is possible in life. Actually, I'm not from the shipping background, but all the credit goes to my dad. His name is Mr. Hysham Shaikh, and my younger brother, who's a naval arc by profession. He's a naval arc and a marine engineer. He did his education from University of Plymouth in UK. So, they were always persistent with this project, and they believed in this project more than me, actually, and they just told me that it is possible, just work towards it. And definitely it comes with a lot of responsibility, with the support of my family, my friends, my clients, and of course the Almighty. I'm sure we will, do something good.
It was a pleasure having our special guest from Dubai, Mr. Hysham Shaikh, on the show. We thank him for interesting information he shared and hope to catch up with him again soon.